Hello everyone, this is Murugesan. Uh, Good afternoon to all of you. As I've been introduced by the compiler, I will not be in for a service. Today I've been asked to speak about circular economy. Uh, the topic which is buzz in the industrial, especially the developed states. But you all must be knowing that Odisha is one of the developed state, developing state, first developing states. So this particular company has been taken and have been asked to speak about this circular economy. As I'm not an expert, but I'm a government official and implementing whether we are promoting is from the linear economy to circular economy. So today I will speak about what is linear economy and what is circular economy and how, what is the why we must go for circular economy, what's happening in around the world and what is happening within the country and what is going in the state of Odisha and what we exactly do is. So when we say linear economy to circular economy, so linear economy all you must be knowing that you take make piece of something and throw something. Whereas in circular economy, you make use something and whatever you are throwing out, make use of those waste or the byproducts for the another. It will become like a another raw material for the another industry. That's why we formed this vision as credit to credit. Let it not from credit to it. Let it not go to the area. Carry go to the credit. So this was the purpose. And this particular task has been assigned to the State Pollution Control Board, which is a statutory regulatory authority, but we have been asked to do. Simple exercise, like you might have seen earlier, these were rice mills, which were making rice, and after making the rice has to be simply thrown away. But you must have seen that now from the rice, there are a lot of power is being also generated, as well as you get some rice bran oil, which is also available. So make use of something which is going as a waste for the raw material for the other industry. This is the purpose this particular circular economy has started. Why is circular economy has come all of a sudden? First, number one is as I said that there is a raw material, there's an input, there's an output, and in between there's a process. In the input, you must first know that the raw material is coming down. The raw material is coming, and the second one you must be knowing because the raw material may be the uh, solar energy or water you may get it, but what about the minerals or the other inputs, maybe a biological inputs, which is you cannot go and manufacture beyond such a level. That is the reason it has come. And you take the process in such a way, you make it more efficient way to use this minimum material to make the maximum output. That's the second one. And the third one is your output. So once you get this waste material, you want dump in everywhere here and there, then it becomes another landfill because air dump it here. We are in the pollution water, being in the pollution water for the last 4.5 years. We have said like huge landfills are coming out in the plus, especially those waste which cannot be used for any other purpose, they are deposited. But otherwise, there are a lot of waste which can be utilized and it is de-utilized in the state also. And the way the process also, there are a lot of greenhouse gases are being generated. Especially you must have had, that it's all this energy intensive industries like you are the cement or steel, plastics. These industries, including the aluminium, they carry huge potential of energy. So in that way, we are releasing a lot of greenhouse gases. That's another issue. So these gases also go on accumulating. Those, so if you reduce it or make use of these, what are the products that are coming, you can carry back and then reduce the energy as well as can you make use of these products which is coming out, which can be used for the energy making. Like you must have had in the basic bias where whatever the temperature is generated, the heat is being trapped and the energy is used for the heating the water. So that's the purpose. So three ways. One is your raw material you are reducing, and the second is your process you are taking. The third is you don't want to dump it everywhere. These are the three purpose. And with these three purpose only, Iraqi Nations Environment Protection Agency, this has been cost started. Circular economy, of course, we started very late in 2020 or in Odisha. But in 1960 itself, this concept has come. As I said, it is heat, energy, recovery, and later on they went for a lot of technology changes to make the energy use efficient. How to make the your products with less energy. That's the second one. And latest one, not the latest one, 2000 is extended producer's responsibility. That's a new concept you must almost have heard about, where your e-waste or the plastics waste is something generated. That is being collected and it is being used for your recycling industries. So that is another the third concept. And in the international arena, if you see, there are a lot of policies, whether it's United Nations Environment Program or your COP, this Conference of Parties on the climate change, your Sustainable Development Goals, and individual country also has come with a lot of such circular economy, the policies and acts as regulations. In our country, when you talk to coming to this in our country in 2004, you must have heard the word it is called JUNU, that is Jawaharlal Nehru Urban Renewable Vision, that was started in 2004. That was to make use of this whatever the waste coming out of this urban waste that is being used and used for uh, either for the energy generation or making some sort of it. Like you might have heard that lot of plastic waste nowadays is coming out that is being used for making this power blocks. That was correct. In 2014, the government of India, they brought this Swachh Bharat mission where all your wastes are being segregated. Your biodegradable waste, it is going as a compost, and whereas the non-biodegradable waste is going for this making industries. But it is being used. And most of the waste is as generated in Bhubaneswar. We are sending all the way to cement plants where it is being gone and it is being used in the post-processing process. So that way was going on. But important milestone is in circular economy, I would say that was started in 2021 when Niti have identified 7 sectors where we can concentrate on this particular circular economy. They started and 2000 well, last year 2022 last year 2022 or 23 they have identified some of these 7 departments. They have prepared the action plan and they have also asked the state government to take it up. This is what happened in the world as well as media. Come to Odisha. Odisha, you must have heard, is the largest producer of aluminium, steel, and it is the largest producer of the power also. So we generate, we are the powerhouse for the entire country. We have got something around 166 power plants, almost 13 are independent power plants, generate huge energy, as well as something around 140 which are captive. Captive matlab, the energy is being generated is used for the particular industry. So these industries, when it is there, you need something around 220 uh, at present with the coal production. So huge waste, almost we generate about 100 million tons. So we found that this particular waste can be used for. And the second one is that whenever you go for such industries, we need a lot of infrastructure base in case, mainly the port. Fortunately, we have got one major port, Paradhi, and apart from there are 2-3 ports in the states. That is also favorable. Important thing is your policies. You might have heard about this Odisha industrial policies was developed in 2022. There was one policy under agriculture department also. They started in 2020. And the 2020 government came with a lot of policies. This is industrial policy, your vehicle scrap policy, and your US disposes policy, like and including the Odisha export policy, which all these policies, they help us in circular economy. See, for circular economy, you can't just to have it, okay, this product is coming, so we play it. But some setup, you get a lot of incentives. You take a lot of policies like government's incentives, as well as bank help us with then some sort of a regulation has to the reviews. So other than there should be some nodal department should be there, which can make you to go for the coordinating with the different departments for a particular entrepreneur to enter inside. So these ideas, because started, as I said, in the government of India, in the scale government also has developed a lot of policies. And in Odisha, the majorly if I say there are 4. One is your steel industry, with a huge quantity of slag which is coming out of the steel industry. And the second one is your from the steel industries is your fly ash some extent from your power plants also. And the third one is the fertilizer plants. Fertilizer plants, which other day use poly. If someone might have got a battery, you can say illoco, keep some be the deposited. That is there. And the fourth one is what municipal storage place, which is being gathered usually mostly this bone storage that in Kataka Puri area. So these are huge potential there. Gypsa can be used for fertilizer purpose or input can be used for road making. Your slag, which is coming out of, can be made for cement making. Again, for road making. Players that lot of potential. You must have seen most of the bricks are coming in the market. It is a fly ash patch. You don't get these red bricks. That is for the purpose. Mainly it is being used for filling above the low-lying areas. You might have seen this all these NHS was being made up for filling up material. They don't use it as a strength material, but filling up material they are using it for the fly ash purpose. So Odisha has a lot of potential. So with this purpose only, we have been in 2022, we were asked to conduct this particular circular economy in our Making Odisha factory in 2022. And we did, and we make it, and we also spoke to all the stakeholders, both in the government level as well as in the private industries. There was a huge response. There's almost something around 2,000 crore investment has been given for this particular project, and almost it's going to generate approximately 1,000, almost 10,000 job can be created also. And similarly, and again we did it on this year, like, 2 months back, and there are almost 4,000 road seekers has been intended. And today morning also we are at the session, and we went to get the feedback. What's your problem? What is the issues? Are you having any problems? What sort of reply the government should have? We got a good feedback from them also. It's also going to increase your employment by doubling compared to the previous Making Odisha conference. In this particular way, we would like to proceed further. One is about first, one must know what is the current status. So we also made use of some knowledge partner for this particular purpose. So now we are going to analyze what is the current status, what exactly each department has to do it, and what is the particular, any site specific or specific activities released for exam suppliers. So what sort of actions run has to be prepared, that is also being prepared. So this is in nutshell what I told about the linear economy to circular economy. From circular economy, what was happening in the world as well as in the country, as well as in Odisha. This is in nutshell about circular economy. I will further recommend if you need any information on circular economy, I am available on my email ID as well as the mobile number which has been shared in this too. Thank you.